Welcome to episode number 332 of Simplifying Live with me, Shashank Nigam, your host and the CEO of Simplifying. Ben Smith, the current president of Air Canada Passenger Airlines and the chief operating officer of Air Canada, has just been announced as the next CEO of Air France-KLM Group. This is a significant announcement, primarily for Air France-KLM. As many of industry observers would know, the previous CEO resigned because of his inability to work with the unions. They were always at loggerheads. There was always the threat of strike looming. It has been hard, especially for Air France. That's why the previous CEO stepped down. Over the last few months, there's been a global search for an executive to take it from the former CEO and really work something out, not just for the future of Air France and really make it profitable, but also work with the unions. I find the choice of Ben Smith as quite an ingenious one. Ben Smith, over the last decade or so at Air Canada, has done very well. Not just negotiating with the unions, but also starting Rouge, which has turned out to be quite a success for Air Canada. Ben Smith also led the development of new products like the Signature Suite and the Signature Class that I've had the pleasure of flying just a few weeks back to Farnborough Air Show. And I was impressed of the overall end-to-end attention given to details. Moreover, he's done really well in helping Air Canada become one of the more profitable airlines in North America and maintain its Skytrax ranking as the best airline in North America year after year. His leadership is undoubtedly been responsible for Air Canada's success, of course, amongst other people. Now, what's to be seen is how successful he is at Air France-KLM. While it might seem, like KLM is a similar airline to Air Canada, Air France probably needs a bit of work, but there's a lot of legacy he is getting into, especially on the labor and union fronts. The union has already put out a release saying that they're really upset that the CEO of Air France is not a French person and this is a national airline. Now the unions really need to wake up and smell the coffee. There are very few airlines around the world that still continue to hire doggedly people of their own country as executives. You want to hire the person who's right for the job. And in this case, I actually think the unions might be scared that he has successfully negotiated with the unions at Air Canada and might give them a hard deal. So they are probably just scared and pushing out the first reason that they could think of. And that's my frank opinion. The other aspect is really that something a good friend said to me today. Running an airline is really a team sport. It's not like golf or badminton. It's like soccer or football. Everyone works together. Over the past few years, Ben Smith has pulled in a fantastic team at the helm at Air Canada, from Duncan Bureau at Rouge now, who was previously heading up sales, to the folks who have joined from United, who are heading up e-commerce and marketing. I think they're doing a very good job overall. The key is whether he's lucky enough to build and cultivate such a team at Air France-KLM. He may have to deal with people who already are there, steeped in their ways. Let's see if he can build a team as strong as the one he had built together in Air Canada and put together in Air Canada, and he might have a good shot at success. There are big hurdles. There's the team, there's the labor unions, but I do wish Ben Smith all the best. He's one of the biggest geek CEOs I know out there, and it's certainly exciting and a good choice by Air France-KLM. Let me know what you think. Do you think he'll do a good job there, or do you think he's put himself, in too much risk with the unions there? I'd love to hear your thoughts on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or YouTube. Meanwhile, you guys have a fantastic day, and I will catch you tomorrow. Till then, have a great one. Bye-bye.